Hey there, so welcome back. Last week we talked about the connection between serotonin and cortisol, the feel-good hormone and the stress hormone on opposite ends of the neurological seesaw. I can always tell when a topic hits home based upon the number of messages that I get from all of you. And this one really resonated with people. I think it's because none of us are immune to stress. We all experience it. Stress and cortisol can actually kill you, and it starts with your brain cells. An overproduction of cortisol will shrink the brain cell, it'll weaken the cell wall until it eventually dies. But it also impacts the body in a lot of other ways. 90% of doctors' visits are for stress-related illnesses. See, when your brain senses danger or stress, it signals the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland and the adrenal glands to start producing hormones. The problem is when you can't shut that production down, it makes you more vulnerable to everything from headaches and colds and immune diseases to impaired cognitive function. Those of you who have been following me for a while know that I love music. And not just that I love to listen to music, but I love to understand what music does to the brain. So last week when someone asked me, so what music is best for relaxation and stress relief? I knew the answer was out there and I knew I had to find it. Neuroscientists out of the UK did not disappoint. They have identified not just the type of music that's best for reducing anxiety and stress, but the song that's best for that. In this study, Dr. David Lewis-Hodgson and his team hooked participants up to sensors that measured brain activity as well as physiological states such as heart rate and blood pressure and breathing. And then they gave them a series of puzzles to solve within a certain amount of time. They had background music playing as they solved the puzzles. The difficulty of the puzzles and the time constraints that they gave them created a certain amount of stress, and then the music was played to determine how it would impact that stress. And they found that one song in particular produced a greater state of relaxation than any other music tested to date. Want to know what it is? It's this song. This is Weightless by Marconi Union, and it created a 65% decrease in overall anxiety and a 35% decrease in physiological resting rates. So what is it about Weightless that makes the stress just melt away? Marconi Union actually created that song in collaboration with sound therapists. So it's not a coincidence that your heart rate will go down, your blood pressure will drop, and your cortisol levels will decrease when you listen to it. It was actually designed to do that. In this fast-paced, stress-filled world, it can be really tough to keep your cortisol levels in check. As it turns out, the right music or the right song might be a really easy way to do that. Want to learn more about the way the brain works and how you can make it work better for you? Check out my book, Happy Hour with Einstein. And remember, life is always better when you share the good stuff.